Hi, Mark Alderman from Alderman Chevrolet GMC, Vermont's favorite car dealership. And this is the 2024 Chevrolet Tahoe Z71. Finished off in satin steel metallic. Underneath the hood, you've got a 5.3 liter V8 engine. Gives us 355 horsepower and 383 pound-feet of torque, married to a super smooth 10-speed automatic transmission. Up front here, you've got a unique front grille and fascia, all unique to the Z71. You see the Z71 there. High gloss black grille with the red horizontal front tow hooks. Makes for a really sharp front appearance. Also has these unique painted and machine faced 20-inch aluminum wheels. Now this satin steel metallic, let me show you why I love this color. If we take a close-up look at the windshield, you'll see that this vehicle's actually quite dirty. Just pulled it off the lot for this quick video, but when you step back, looks like it was just washed. These lighter metallic colors are great about not showing the dirt, which is a nice feature to have here in the North Country. So as we work our way down, we see like the reflector accents in the front quarter panel. Z71 mounted up high here, blacked out Tahoe badging. You've got step tubes there on the sides. Painted outside rear view mirrors are a nice touch. Here on the door handles, from a convenience perspective, each door handle has this button. The key fob in my pocket, I can lock and unlock the doors just with the press of that button. Another convenience feature here is a capless fuel filler system. So without that gas cap, your hands don't get dirty when you're getting ready to fuel up, but also you don't have the gas cap dangling down where it can scratch the paint. Nice feature. Step back, give you another perspective here. And all the lights, front headlights and the rear lights are all LEDs. Help improve visibility, especially in low visibility circumstances, dark, fog, rain, snow. High mounted rear spoiler helps keep that rear window nice and clear. And then the wiper, instead of being mounted down here, is now up in this rear spoiler. Helps keep that wiper nice and clear as well. We'll take a look inside. And very premium interior, athletic styling language throughout. So nice angles to everything, but everything's got a real nice premium feel to it. The seats, super, a nice soft leather. And then you have this kind of light blue accent stitching. Really adds to that sporty, athletic design architecture or design language. You've got the embossed Chevrolet. Now this has the middle captain's chairs. And so with the middle captain's chairs, the third row seat is accessible without flipping one of the seats forward. So you can just walk right in between. And then in addition, when you're in the rear seat, and by the way, the third row is a 60-40 split folding rear seat with the larger portion on the driver's side. But when you're in the back and you've got that access point here, it's less claustrophobic in the back. Now these rear seat, the middle row seats also move forward and back. And so that particular seat's all the way back. But I'll scooch this one ahead just for perspective. And you can see how much closer it is here. But then that changes the amount of leg room in the rear. And so to give that perspective, so here I am. This is the middle seat all the way back, and I could fit in here, but it's snug. Now with the middle seat all the way forward, you can see that I've got quite a bit of leg room, even in the third row. And then if I really want to stretch out, pop my legs here. So depending on your combination of people and cargo, a lot of flexible solutions, especially with these middle captain's chairs. And then just to show the perspective here, again, I can fit limited amount of leg room. And with the seat back, you can see that I've got considerably more leg room. So that's one of the reasons this vehicle is so popular. We've got air vents here, so rear climate's controlled separately or up front. And then you've got some USB ports and heated seats. So the middle captain's chairs are heated. I'll go ahead and adjust this here. And then take a look up front. And you see again that athletic design language throughout. It's a very driver-centric front area of the cabin. Nice wide center console. Huge 12.3-inch infotainment screen. I think it's 12.3. Let me check the cue card to confirm. Might be 10.2. Sorry, 10.2 infotainment screen. Nice high mounted. And then one of my favorite features in this vehicle is this huge panoramic moonroof. Extends all the way into the back. Really changes the whole atmosphere inside the vehicle. 9-speaker premium Bose sound system. Take a close-up look up front. When we hop in, some really fantastic welcome animations on the driver information screen, and then it flows into the information center. Right. Push button start, electronic shift, so you don't have that manual shift lever either in the way or up here on the column. Your wireless charging is right here. Heated seats are controlled here. You can do both just the back or the bottom and the back. And you got dual zone climate control there. Heated steering wheel is controlled right here. And this has automatic, automatic headlamps. Also has all the safety features, including lane keep assist. And lane keep assist, if you were to drift outside your lane without a turn signal, then it would give you up to 5 pounds of pressure on the steering wheel and nudge you back in your lane, whether you're on a single lane highway or if you're on a multi-lane highway, but you're not using your turn signal and you drift out of your lane. That's a programmable driver information center there. And again, the console's huge, USB A and C ports. This has wireless Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, by the way, and also compatible with Waze navigation. And it's got Google Assistant as well, multiple different camera views. And so you've got the surround camera where you can see the entire vehicle, and this is showing out the front. So one of the things with the cameras, many different camera views, but I found it's very intuitive. And so it does it all automatically. So if you approach something close on the front, it automatically gives you the front camera view. Approach something close on the back or the side, it gives you the appropriate view for that. Just to show you here in the back, I've got this in reverse, and then both views have dynamic grid lines. And so as you turn the steering wheel, it turns and it shows you where your vehicle is going to travel, and so it helps you fit into some really tight spaces in that respect. This also has automatic braking as part of the Chevy safety package. Step back here. Now with the key fob, we've got remote start. We can operate the lift gate both up and down. And then we can also use the app for remote starting the vehicle. And there's no range limitation at all. So if I happen to be at work and my wife calls me and asks me to start her vehicle, I can do it from the app. So as we look in the back here, here's another perspective. There's still a reasonable amount of cargo space even with the third row up. And then we've got power seats, both for the middle captain. The middle captain, it's one way. So this control, right there. This control, we can lower and raise the third row seat. And that does have, the middle row does travel enough to be able to interrupt that. So we're going to scooch this ahead just a smidge so I can demonstrate. In all 3 rows, or all 2 rows, fold down flat. And so if I wanted to, and this goes down like that, but if I wanted to raise that back up, I could raise it back up with the power control right here. And then if I wanted to drop that, the middle row, I can hit this button and that drops down, and lower this here. And so we've got flat all the way through. And this, we can lower this again with the remote or with here. I'll use that one there. Give you another view of the vehicle here, kind of from behind. And so that is the 2024 Chevrolet Tahoe Z71. If you'd like to learn more, there's a Learn More button below on Facebook. Or if you're on YouTube, there's a link in the description. Or come see it for yourself at Alderman Chevrolet GMC, Route 7 South in Rutland.